Each questionnaire block is a secret in itself. Mario never knows what will happen if he jumps towards it. Maybe a coin appears, maybe he finds a secret mushroom, or maybe a dangerous enemy appears. He never knows. Today we will reveal the secrets of these 12 questionnaire blocks. Each one contains an idea built around their unique properties. The only way to reveal its secret ideas is to have Mario jump towards them. So you ready? Let's do this! So let's take a look on the idea which the first of our 12 questionnaire blocks contains. Mario finds himself on top of a questionnaire block platform. All the blocks are on tracks and move to the right while a cannon shoots deadly Pobobo fireballs towards him. While this situation is pretty bad for a plumber, it soon becomes worse. This shell spring setup is going to trigger all the questionnaire blocks on tracks once they reach it, forcing them to reveal their secrets. Luckily for Mario, they contain vines. Now our plumber has to use them to climb through the dangerous saw blades that start to cross his path. Wow, Mario has only triggered one questionnaire block so far and he's already in a horrible situation. I guess he would have preferred the cool block to contain a coin over this idea. Let's find out which secrets live inside the second block. Maybe Mario is luckier this time and the idea is one where it's impossible to die for a plumber. As it turns out, Mario got lucky. This idea is a co-op level, which Mario can try as often as he wants. If he wants to leave this idea, he needs to get this muncher to the right so that he triggers a P-switch and opens up a new path. Our plumber has to bounce his head towards the questionnaire block at the exact right moment so that the spring on top of the muncher bounces him to the right. If he fails a jump, he's able to reset this room at the reset door to the left. Questionnaire blocks are usually unresettable, but for some weird reason there is one item in the game, which, if put inside a block, allows the block to reset. This item is a vine. Whenever you put a vine inside a block, the block becomes untriggered once the room loads. We will use this for a lot of different things over the course of this video. The secret idea, which hides inside the third questionnaire block, is a little bit crazy and pretty dangerous. Mario is inside this little room. The exit is to the right but currently blocked. The whole room appears to be empty, but once the game starts, this changes. A shell is bouncing like crazy on the bottom, triggering every questionnaire block it hits. Mario has to wait until the shell hits the last questionnaire block to the right, as this one contains a P-switch. And he has to survive until this happens. But Mario managed to survive the content of this block as well, only 9 more to survive. This questionnaire block secret has got something to do with winged buzzy beetles. Usually a winged buzzy beetle will fly to the left, also known as the wrong direction in Mario games. Because of this, it's not possible to create a stage where Mario has to ride a winged beetle towards the flagpole. But if a buzzy beetle leaves a questionnaire block, he's so confused that he forgets to fly to the left and flies to the right instead. We use this here to make Mario's dream of buzzy beetle flying finally come true. But as it turns out, Mario should be more careful what he wishes for. In his mind, flying on a beetle always meant that he has a friend who is able to carry him above all the deadly traps Bowser throws into his path. But as it turns out, buzzy beetle flying is something different in reality. It's more like not getting eaten by a horrible chained dog while cannons shoot towards you. Let's head to our next questionnaire block. From our ongoing series, what is the most complicated way to trigger a P-switch, I proudly present the Questionnaire solution. Hooray! Mario kinda survived the 6th questionnaire block as well. Let's head on to our secret containing block number 7. For this idea we make use of the unique properties question blocks get if you put things on them, while questionnaire block starts to multiply if you put wings on top of them. If Mario hits a winged questionnaire block, the block loses its wings and stops to fly. While this on its own is a pretty interesting mechanic, things become really interesting once the room gets reloaded. The blocks which weren't triggered still fly, but the ones that were are now immobile. To escape this room, Mario has to hit each block exactly once, but doing so is easier said than done, as he has only a small time window to hit them while they fly below a saw blade or a bumper. Once all 5 blocks were hit, they magically form a bridge for Mario, on which he can safely walk to the exit door. Okay, so the next idea is about circuits once again. The last video featured a lot of different logic gates in Super Mario Maker, and while playing around with questionnaire blocks, I actually found a way to build an resettable AND and an resettable OR gate. So this is the OR gate. Mario has to trigger one of the 2 blocks on the bottom so that the output block gets activated. All blocks but the output contain vines so that they all are resetted once the room gets reloaded. What differs this design from the previous one are the pop arms which destroy a vine block to open up the path for the output. The resettable AND gate makes use of pop arms as well. Here the output block only gets triggered if both questionnaire blocks at the bottom were activated. And if Mario goes through a door or a pipe, the whole gate is resetted as well. Only 3 more questionnaire blocks to trigger. For the next idea we use a small but useful new glitch which was discovered by Reddit user MutantMonkey14 a couple of days ago. Behind these bullet blasters, springs are hidden. Usually these springs would disappear once the game starts, but with a super simple setup, it's possible to make these springs stay there. If Mario now triggers one of the questionnaire blocks, the spring gets teleported to the top of the bullet bill, and Mario is able to have some fun jumping on top of them. So how to do this? Here we have a copy of one of these bullet bills. If we start the game now, the spring vanishes, but if we drag the bullet bill away from the spring and hit the undo dock button, the spring will stay there once the game starts. The undo button seems to have some problems, so if you're hunting for glitches, I would recommend you to start searching for them there. So let's take a look on an idea featuring this glitch. Mario is trapped in this little room. If he wants to escape, he needs to find a way to get this pop arm to explode on the left. The only thing Mario can interact with here is this questionnaire block. If Mario hits this block, the shell gets activated, triggers the other Q block and pushes the hidden spring directly under the pop arm, who starts to travel towards the exit door. But he won't explode there, as Mario has to time this chain reaction in such a way that the pop arm travels through the fireball and gets ignited as well. Let's reveal the secrets of block number 11. Here we use winged question blocks again. Mario travels on top of them to the left, and while everything seems to be peaceful at first, things are about to become dangerous. At first, a shell hits one of the questionnaire blocks and throws a chain jump into Mario's path. Then saw blades appear while Mario is still trying to escape from the unchained chain jump. Once he survived this part, thwomps start to throw themselves down onto Mario's little airship, destroying huge parts of it. And, as if this wasn't enough, suddenly another shell unwings almost all the blocks Mario is traveling on. But somehow, he still survives. Wow. Now all the questionnaire blocks are triggered but one. For the last one, Mario has to enter a ghost house. But Mario isn't afraid of ghosts, even though he's already able to hear them whisper. Mario has not to escape a simple ghost. He has to escape a ghost mole. This Monty Mole teamed up with tons of booze to ruin Mario's day. While the mole isn't able to reach him, even though he tries again and again, the boos are a real threat to Mario. He's safe as long as he stands in one of the small areas to the right, but he needs to trigger all the Questionnaire blocks if he wants to defeat this horrible boss. All the bullet bills here use the same glitch setup we saw before. The last Questionnaire blocks activates a shell, which will only travel down if the 3 springs hidden below the cannons are now on their top. Once Mario set up everything to kill this horrible mole, he still needs to reach the bottom area alive again. But if he manages to do so, the shell, which he sent on its way down earlier, finally triggers a power block and allows Mario to escape the last Questionnaire block. Now all 12 blocks revealed their secret ideas to us. It was a long and difficult journey for Mario to do so. He was able to do it. Our plan Maybe you feel especially secret today and want to hit the subscribe button as well. I hope you have a wonderful day and to see you soon with even more tips, tricks and ideas in Super Mario Maker. Goodbye!